Alright folks, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. My name is Drake, I am the Farming Aviator. We are here on Griffin, Indiana, doing our roleplay series. As you see, we got most of this other sunflower field done. I wanted to just do a bunch of this harvest, get it knocked out, so we can move on to other things. So we only have a little bit left. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to lime this field. Because this one definitely needs lime, and then the field on the just to the north of this, that small one, that's corn. That one's going to need lime as well. So, oops, sorry, trying to get my GPS line here. There we go. So guys, yeah, that field to the north here, that cornfield, we're gonna get that harvested tomorrow. Align that way we can plant both of these fields with winter wheat. So that's the plan. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so far for sunflowers, we got one semi-truck full. Our small, oh, we passed it already. We got our grain truck full. If we take a look here, I don't think it really added up to a whole lot. Sunflowers here, 55,000. I think we do have some grain left over since this was, we started on a new farmer. And started out with some silos and stuff, so I think we do actually have some of that stuff which we could sell, and we may end up doing that for that extra income. But yeah, so sunflowers, they don't yield super great, so I'm not surprised we didn't get that many. We do have some in the grain truck already, but let's see, we don't have too much left. So I'm going to get a little time lapse, get this knocked out so we can move on to doing some lime. Alright guys, we got the worker going to finish these last few rows. Let's go ahead and take a look at our iPad here, get in contact with the co-op, see what they have for spreaders to see if we can spread some lime. So I think we want to do a self-propelled one. They do have some John Deere ones. I think this spreader would actually be pretty good. This attaches to, let's find it here, this John Deere here. So let's go ahead and spec this out, see what they got. Alright, so this is going to cost us a bit of money, but we'll hang on to it and lime all of our fields and get that done. Let's go back to the bed. We can just leave it like that and lease. So that is going to cost us a bit of money. Let's see here. Our harvester, he's still going. He can probably finish up the rest of this. Let's go ahead, head down to the co-op and grab that. Alright guys, so we got the lime spreader. The co-op owns this little silo here that also has lime. So let's go ahead, back up to this and get filled up with lime here. Well, we may have to run down here several times to get this filled up, but that's alright. This thing fills up pretty quickly, and that's, so we may have to run down here several times to go ahead and get filled up with lime, but this doesn't take too long to fill, and this tractor, or this spreader, is pretty quick, so that works well for us. So I'm going to get this filled up and we'll head back over to the field. Alright guys, so it looks like he's finished up his last row. Alright guys, so he's finishing up his last row. Let's go ahead and get started here. I'm not sure how wide this will be, but see what we can do. I also want to see, I'm not sure what speed we're going to be at, but I don't want to run too fast either. Let's go ahead and start with 12 here. Let's go to the outside view so we can see how wide. Oh, that's pretty decent here. Let's go ahead and go like that, get our GPS going. Auto width, that should be pretty accurate. That should be good. Let's make sure it's doing it automatically. Looks like it is. Alright, perfect. Guys, this looks like it's going to work pretty well. I'm going to use the headlands to the advantage here. We'll come back and finish that pass. Yeah, we'll have to hit some areas to finish up, but ooh, this is running pretty good. We are using quite a bit, so I think we're going to have to make a couple trips back to the co-op there, or to the shop, and to get filled up. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So guys, I hope your week has been going well. I think this video is going to be posting on Friday. I just got back from my trip. I know I'm kind of getting ahead of myself on some of these videos. But this is the only thing I'm recording right now. I'm waiting for my PC, my new PC to get here. That way I can put out a little bit better quality videos. You guys will definitely see a big difference, I think. But I had a good trip. Had one day off because our plane broke. They had to work on it over in Dallas. So we had kind of a day just to hang out. They had an extra plane, but they didn't have anything, scheduled for us. So first couple days, our company does a thing called Project Lift, which we fly our own pilots around in order to, kind of stay off the airlines company kind of sells it to our customers that we are not in contact with too many people, and they're keeping us safe, so that we don't get COVID, so we don't pass it on to our customers. So the first couple days I did that. I got to spend the first night at home in Scottsdale, and the next day over in New York. And the first day we went Scottsdale to Dallas and back. Next day was Scottsdale to Dallas, up to White Plains, New York. And then we're supposed to do that again, White Plains to Dallas and back. But on startup, we had an issue with the electrical system where it kind of put itself in an electrical emergency and shut down half of the electronics, which isn't supposed to happen at all in startup. Everything came back, and so we made it over to Dallas, and they decided just to down the plane for maintenance to look at it. So I had a day off in Dallas, and the rest of the week we flew some customers around the East Coast and spent some time over there, and ended up flying to Dallas the last day. So our second to last day, and then took a ride home on one of our phenoms the last day. So it was a pretty relaxed trip, actually. Alright, so we are out. Looks like we got about half the field done. Let's take a look at our precision farming here. Looks like it's definitely helping quite a bit. We got probably just a little more than halfway done. I want to get this field done and this field done today. So let's head back. We'll get filled up with lime again and head back over here. I'll go ahead. Well, let's take care of this harvester first and get this unloaded and get it out of the way. So guys, this harvester is working pretty well. The header kind of digs down into the ground a little bit, so there is that issue. So I may even look at replacing it next season already. We'll kind of see. I do want to buy a bigger plot of land. I don't know if that means selling the smaller one. Let's see here. Let's get the unloaded here. So we take a look here also. So far, sunflowers, we got 61,000 liters out of this field. And this little one, 20,000 liters. So not a whole lot, 80,000 liters. If we look at the price right now, the economy is really good. So we may end up selling those. We'll kind of see what kind of price we get. I want to take a look at what is the best price we can get too for sunflowers. Right now, 22 something. Best is just about 24. We'll kind of decide. We might try and sell them real quick, but at the same time, I kind of wait till we get that good price. So let me think about that. We'll also have to see how much corn we get. Because if we get a lot of corn, we can straight out buy a new piece or a new plot of fields. Oop, you guys didn't see that. I was gonna say, can I make it across this bridge? There we go. So we're gonna leave this right up here. The corn isn't quite ready. I think it needs 1 or 2 more days. So let's go ahead and park this right here. And we'll move the grain truck out of the way. So let's go ahead and move this. We'll take this up to our farm later today. I want to get these fields limed. It's already 5 p.m. So I definitely want to get that done first. So we may sell that little plot right there. And so I may hold off on liming that. But what I want to do, let's just leave that, is since if we take a look here, If I click on this field is all kind of counted as one, even though it's two separate fields. I think what we're going to do, I'm going to switch this. We're going to do winter wheat on both of these and always have the same rotation in these two fields. So that's the plan there. Let's go ahead and head back to the co-op, get this filled up and finish lineman. I'm going to get a time lapse of that. Enjoy. Alright guys, so we got this field all done. I gotta decide what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to expand quickly so that we can do a little bit better on crops and make profit quickly. So we're going to sell that small field. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here because we're going to use this probably right away. And let's see here. We're going to go ahead and buy field 13. I was looking at maybe buying like this field. Potential, it doesn't have the best soil. So it's going to be right around 100% yield. It's $390. But for $8,000 more, this field is slightly smaller. About 2 acres. Not even. A little more than an acre smaller for $8,000 more. But our yield potential is 125%. So I think we're going to buy this field. It is twice as big as this field. This field also has this, land that's not really usable. So I think it's a lot bigger. And so it'll be definitely a lot better for us. We're going to sell that. We can't quite buy it yet. We're going to go ahead and bring... Whoops, where's my truck? We're going to go ahead and sell our sunflowers. It's not the best price that we can get ever, but it's a really good price. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to the Posey County Co-op, which is, I believe, not that one. Ooh, where is that at? Oh, it is this one, right next to the shop there. So let's go ahead, run back up to our silo, make sure our truck is all the way full. Sorry about that loud bang, I just destroyed my hand on the console. We're gonna go ahead, get this filled up all the way, and then we'll take a second truck full. Alright guys, we're back on the farm here. Let's go under the spout here. Our chickens are doing well, by the way. So we got several boxes of eggs there. So guys, I really like how this farm is turning out so far. Let's go ahead. I'm just curious to see. It looks like we do have just sunflowers. Let's go ahead and get this filled up. And head back down there. I'm really liking how our farm's turning out. So the other thing I want to do is buy a new planter. So we'll use our corn harvest profits, to buy a new planter. I saw some used Case IH ones that are a little bit older style, have just individual seed boxes, but can lay down fertilizer too. And then depending how much we make, it'd be nice to get a new planting tractor, but we'll definitely see. So guys, I'm going to get this down to the co-op. We'll see you guys down there. Alright guys, get into the co-op here. This grain truck is actually working really well for our operation. I'm glad I found this nice used deal here. definitely working for our farm. Let's go ahead and dump this. There we go. See what we make. All right, awesome. 100 grand just for that. We got another truckload. So let's go head back up to the farm, grab that, and get that sold. Oh, we gotta wait for the train. See how long it is. Pretty decent sized train. Some of these maps don't have super long trains, and so it looks kind of awkward, but good job on this one. Alright guys, getting in here. Second and final load. Let's take a look here. Suppose I could have pulled ahead, a little further ahead. That works though. Getting these sunflowers sold already. Look at that. Awesome. Another 102,000. Let's take a look here. So this field is already cultivated. I wonder. Would be nice to buy a field that's ready to harvest. That field is a lot cheaper, but it's also smaller, 13 acres. This one's just about 15. What is on this field here? That field is corn. I think we'll go ahead and just buy 13. That's the field I was looking at. Looks like it is gonna be a nice field to own starting out here. So let's go ahead and purchase that. There we go. That leaves us with 50 grand. So that worked out pretty well. Using that harvest income already. I'm gonna go ahead and rest up here for tomorrow. We'll get back up to the farm and then get rested up so we can probably do some soil samples on that new field and get that lined right away. And then we'll get that other small patch of corn harvested so we can get that planted right away too, because I want to get winter wheat, probably do winter wheat in the new field now and these two fields right here. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next day. We got some rain going through the area today. It's not raining super hard, so I think what we can do is go down to the new field and get soil samples taken. And then it doesn't look like we're going to get into the cornfields today. It looks like they need one more day to finish growing here, and then we'll be able to go ahead and harvest them. So I think what we'll do is we'll hang on to the spreader for another day, even though it's costing us. We'll get this one mapped out and lime spread in this field here, the new one. And then next episode, we'll go ahead and get this cornfield harvested, lime spread, and then plant all of these three fields with winter wheat. So I got everything hooked up here. It's all warmed up. Let's go ahead and head down to the new field in the Maximir. Alright guys, so our new field here is right next to the small baseball stadium here. High school plays here. Let's go ahead. I think the entrance is right over here. See, it's kind of a cool rainy day out today. Just sprinkles on and off. Looks like it's going to be doing that all day today. Let's go ahead and pull this up. Get this unfolded. There we go. So guys, we're down in the field here getting this soil sampled. There's a little bit of mud, but not too bad. This field, it's not very wide. I thought it was going to be just a little bit wider, but it's nice and long, so we should get some good good amount of yield out of this, especially with it being, or predicted to yield 125%. So I think this is a really, I guess, smart field to buy, you know, to make a better profit on our survival series here, I guess. So I'm going to get this done, and then we'll hop in the spreader and go ahead and get lime on here, because I bet we are definitely going to need some lime. Alright guys, we got our soil samples, analyzed everything. They're super quick about that. Let's take a look here. So, pH level, it's actually not too bad. 6.625. What soil type? That's about where we want it actually. So maybe we won't have to spread the lime on there. What's this say? Oh, it does say bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just spread lime on it. It shouldn't take too much lime. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll park this tractor, we're next to the spreader, and just hop in that and go ahead and start spreading some lime. Alright guys, we got a little bit of lime left. I don't think we're going to make it to the end, so I'm going to have to make one more trip. And I'm probably just going to hold on to this and keep the rest for that small little patch of cornfield. Yeah, looks like we're going to run out right here. So we'll get this filled up, finish off this field, and hang on to this for another day while we finish up harvesting that cornfield. Sure no one's coming. So we're gonna be doing that next time, guys. That'll be in-game day tomorrow, middle of autumn, and then we'll also try to get Lisa cedar and get both those fields planted with winter wheat along with this one here. So that's what's coming up in the next video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time on Griffin, Indiana. Thanks for watching.